Field of Glory 2 is great, but this having a little bit of an added kind of campaign element here, really cool, really cool. So now we have a bunch. I feel like this is one of those games where, okay, I don't know if we combine their armies or we'll just keep them as they are. And I think we're good. We ended the turn. We don't have enough money to raise a new army, but let's go ahead and end the turn. The stronghold of Kiso has fallen to the Minamoto forces, which is good for us. Okay, so now this is late summer 1181. So if we want to keep moving, let's just join these guys here to Suruga. We get those reinforcements in. Now, this is a 14,000 strong army here. 1,200 points. The supply limit for this is 762. It's kind of, we just, I think, maybe let them take it. I don't know. Current tax value of 20, that's not great, right? If anything, let's strike behind them and go to Mino. They might retreat. Mikawa is worth a lot. So I think we go back. I think we strike deep into the heart of Taira territory here. Let's go to Mino and Kiso. So this is one of those things that's like, okay, do we just end up chasing each other around the map? Because it doesn't seem to be... There doesn't seem to be anything else that we do, but let's go ahead and try that, actually. So what we can do here, actually, this is the smarter thing, is we encircle them, right? Take out this army down here. It's a tiny army, but we can, yeah. Let's do that. Let's save that. Let's save this game. So Minamoto, late summer. Let's do L's summer. 1881. No, nice try. 1181. Okay, let's do this. Let's keep our biggest army here in Kiso, just in case these guys do decide to attack. We'll then retreat. So if they do come back here to counterattack, we'll be stuck. Or we'll be having to attack them again. But they're gonna experience some... They're gonna experience some disarray here. So actually, you know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm going to attack here. Battle has joined. Okay, cool. I thought they were just going to run away, to be fair. So it's 8,000 versus our... Okay, so we actually are a smaller... Okay, that is... We actually shouldn't have done that. Well, they had more of an army, so they outnumber us by about 1,000 foot and about 30 horse. So... To be fair, this is pretty close. I think we should try and resolve that battle. Let's go to Mino turn 1. Alright, let's do this. Fair and open battle. Okay, so number one, let's make sure we figure out what the lay of the land is right here. Let's take a look here at the tools and look at the camera. So some of these windows I wish would just kind of cut out. There's a lot of forest here, so this is pretty much a no-go territory. And this is a lot of rough territory here as well. We're kind of in the middle. There's a lot of rough ground in the middle. Again, I think cavalry is going to be minimal in terms of there won't be staged cavalry battles, but we do have a little bit of a numbers advantage. Now, one thing we do have is that we have soldiers who are more spirited because of our recent victory here. So so disheartened. You know what? I thought they were supposed to be better than that. And here's some below average warriors here. Now, one thing I've noticed is that there's actually a real effect, a real discernible effect of how the quality of the troops is, or what the quality of the troops is. So if this is our front line, let's get have our above average. Okay, these guys are average, these guys are average, these guys are above average, above those average, average. Below average. So we'll keep these guys back here. Just so they can back clean up. Everybody else in the front, highly superior, right? So we have our highly superior. This is the center of our army, right? So we have a couple of generals with our highly superior men here. I don't know why these guys are disheartened. It's kind of disheartening. So we have our average troops here on the left. Obviously, we want to be able to have our best troops in the middle here. I don't know why these guys are disheartened, but we're going to have them deploy here. The Sohei, again, disheartened. You know, I'm going to have them kind of a little bit behind the front line, but not really. And these below average Naginata Ashikaru obviously don't have too much experience here. I think this is fine. Let's go ahead and end that turn. So the funny thing is that, like, they know I've fought a battle already. Now I'm keeping those tooltips on just in case, because I'm not sure if I'm actually going to miss anything. So it looks like they're starting to deploy here. Now there's a bunch of high ground here, right? So this is 100 and this is 150. This is what, 200. So this ground is actually higher here. So we need to hold this high ground. These guys can actually move down here. I'm going to have them kind of outflank. I'm going to have the other Naginata Ashikaru hold this ground here. So our above average Naginata Ashikaru should hold here. Okay, I want these Yumi Ashikaru to actually be down here. I want this to be a line of infantry. So these guys are going to hold in reserve. They'll be in the back. They'll be there. But we're going to hold on to them. And I'll have these guys right here. They'll stay. And I think that's it. The music in this game is really, really well done. Maybe it's just because I'm partial to the instruments that they're using, but like it's very, very evocative. And I think it's very, very well done. Now, let's take a look. So let's remember, they do have a slight advantage in terms of numbers. So these guys are demoralized. These are average, right? So these guys are average, the Naginata and Yumi Ashikaru. So we have some demoralized ones here. Average, average, disheartened, superior. So there's a bunch of average troops. So unlike the troops that we faced previously, these weren't in the, at least as far as I can recall, they weren't in the battle that we were just in. We're going to let them come to us. Now, technically, there's no reason for them to come to us. What I don't want to do is get caught on the rough ground. So what we could do is probably push forward. Ideally, yes, I'd like to have them in the rough ground, but I don't think that's going to happen. So if we both fight on the hill here, I don't know. Should we wait for them to come to us towards the rice paddies? Like, here's the thing. We can wait for them to come up here, and then we'll kind of like pincer on this side. Now, we have a bunch of Naginata Ashikaru over on this side. Let's keep moving these guys to keep this open right here. So it'll be 1-to-1. And I think I might actually have the Naginata Ashikaru kind of accompany these guys over here to hold this road tile right here. So these guys are going to come through this junction. If we can get there before they do, we can hold them here. You know what? I'm gonna move forward. I don't think we're gonna be able to expect them to come toward us here. I'd be very surprised if they did. So we're gonna push. The thing is that if we get pushed back into this field, it's gonna be rough going. So this is kind of a little bit of a risky move in that, like, we won't really have too much room to fall back. So if we can get up to this line here where we have a little bit more room to maneuver, that's even better. I don't want this to be an open flank, so we're going to lose the height advantage here. This is where a lot of their strength is. So we need to make sure this is strong here. I wanted to keep this a little bit different, but you know what? I'm going to move everybody up here. And I think that's everybody. Yeah, that's just our Honjin, our field commander tent here. So the nice thing is that we don't have to worry too much about having them come out of the forest at us. Yeah, so I'm going to have these guys hold right here, because we know there's going to be a detachment right here. We're going to have these guys go right here, and then we're going to have our general, just for right now, take this and then turn. And then we're going to have everybody just advance. So one thing I did notice that's a little bit different, say if you compare this and Field of Glory. Let me just turn down this music here. As cool as it is. It's a little bit easier to tell a bunch of different things. So the built-up area, I don't know if that counts as something that... we need to have these Ashikaru a little bit further ahead of these guys, so we'll have them kind of go in here. I don't know if that's a plus or a minus. So this is far more an even kind of battle than what we've been facing. Okay, I'm going to have these guys turn here. Alright. This is... They outnumber us by a little bit, and it makes me very, like, wary. This is not Napoleonic warfare where you're going to be able to pull off some great victory. It really is almost just kind of numbers game. As long as you don't screw everything up, you should be able to be okay. But you never quite know. So, because of this built-up area, I'm not sure exactly what that does, right? Does it count as a fortification if we stay behind it? So ideally, we want to be able to kind of race to these guys here before they clear this area, the rough ground. I was being a little bit cautious earlier, and now I realize maybe I should have been pushing a little bit more, but that's okay. So it looks like we're going to have a couple people moving this direction from a little fog of war that we can see here. What I don't want to do is tie up a bunch of our troops on the eastern flank. I'm just going to look at everything here as if we're facing north. On our right flank, I guess would be a little bit more accurate. I don't want to... There we go. Yeah, see, this is the thing. I don't want this to be something where we hold up a bunch of our troops. For no good reason. Okay, we don't have a good line of sight here. You know what? I'm going to have these guys kind of outflank right here. So this is a built-up area. It doesn't seem to affect us, right? If it would, you would expect to see a notification. So these guys are both disheartened. Which is not great. I don't want to leave this gap here. I'm going to have to put the Sohei in there. And these guys are coming at us from here. So I'm going to have these guys face forward and make sure that we're leaving, we have a line here. Now we're going to be facing another unit of Naginata Ashigaru, but they're also disheartened. So hopefully they'll be okay. And I think we're okay. And yeah, these guys are unused. I'm gonna wait. Yeah, they're fine. All right. That is the sound of my radiator. Hopefully it stops making that sound soon, and it's not being picked up by the mic. But even if it was, I just called attention to it. Okay, so there's a bunch of troops who were just sitting here in the forest. We could do a really long flank with some of our troops. Not devote a bunch. Okay, so these are all raw troops, so if we catch them from behind, that'll be even better for us. Okay, is it our turn? It is. So, raw. These are raw troops right here. Average, average. So, really, we should push. Okay, there's moderately disordered guys here. Let's turn to fight them, or turn to face them. And we really should push. So, the below average is good, because we can, even if we fight these guys here, I'm not going to be super worried about it. As long as they don't break. Ugh. Okay, never mind. There goes that idea. Now, there's a bunch of Yumi... so these guys are demoralized. We can't charge them. So these guys should break. We're gonna have these guys face north. And we have some other Yumi Ashikaru right here. Okay, disrupted. These guys might actually... Do we want to charge ahead, though? That's the question. We have the ability to charge. I feel like when you get the opportunity to charge, you should probably take it. The only problem, of course, is that if they pursue, we don't have any way to back this up. So I think in some ways, maybe it'll be better for us to kind of stay a little cautious right now. We're going to stay right here. Yeah, no, we're not going to charge. We could, but we're not going to. I feel like I'm still trying to figure out whether or not I should be taking advantage of that or not. I think sometimes if you charge and it goes well, it might be great, but you'll end up pursuing, and sometimes you'll overextend yourself, and then you'll be, you know... But if you don't charge, you lose the ability to charge. Unless, of course, they back off, right? So you lose that impact. Okay, these guys charging into the built-up area, not smart. Okay, so this rear unit, I think they might have alerted everybody else to our presence back here, but that's okay. Ooh, that's not great. That's not what I wanted to happen. Oh no. Okay. So I'm going to actually start saving. So we're at turn 7 of the remaining turns. So we'll do 7/14 remaining. So this is in Mino province. Now these guys need to start making some moves here. Alright, we're going to do a long flank through the woods here. We need to kind of take a look at who's disordered here. So he's disordered. Nah, I actually want him to fall back, but he can't, which is kind of unfortunate. Okay, so we're just getting our fires, or our rounds here. I think they're, yeah, they're ready in close combat here. Now this would be an okay charge. Yeah, let's charge these guys. Okay, that was a weird angle for that to shoot. And we're just going to stay put, and I think we're good. Yeah, these Sohei, I'm just going to have them stand there. Honestly, they're not going to be great until they're fighting some other unit that's also demoralized. So we'll keep them there, and hopefully they'll hold their ground. Now, Minamoto Terumune, ideally... Now, he can fire. He needs to do something here. I think I'm going to have him fire here. Move. Oh, and got a lot of fire back. Okay, not great. Now, honestly, I think for us it'll be better if we use this. They might break, though. If they were a regular unit, I'd be fine, but they're demoralized already. I think we're going to keep them in place. Play cautiously here. Fragmented, great. So, as long as we hold the town here, I think we're going to be good. These guys should break. They have a little bit of height advantage here, but not too bad. Ooh, that's not great. Okay, so our flank here is falling apart. Ah, this is not good. So I think I want to see if we can hold the center and then get these guys through the forest. Now, whether or not we do that effectively, that's a whole other story. Okay, there we go. Let's just turn the tutorial off, thank you. Okay, good. Whew. Come on, guys. Rally. Rally. Let's save this as turn 8. Now, technically, I really want these guys to run through here. I'm going to see if this guy can just go through the woods and not attack. Okay, so we're going to do a very weird, slow kind of march through here. Okay, that was a good volley. Can these guys... Yeah, see, our center can't push right now, even though there's a bunch of new troops. That's... Oh, what? Okay. So, I like how we just attacked and we got fragmented. Unfortunately, it just doesn't seem like we're able to push a lot on these guys. Oh, yeah, this is not going super well right now, but we'll see. I really want these guys to do something more than they're doing, and they're just, they can't charge. And they're disheartened, right? I don't want them to be attacked from 3 fronts either, so I think we're going to keep them there for right now. And these guys, I think, will be okay, just staying right here. Okay. This is actually turning out to be quite tricky. Man, okay, those guys are fragmented. Oh, that's not great either. Okay, so that was good. They are routing. Okay, well, I guess 1 for 1 then. Oh, no. Yeah, that was... I should have seen that. They're rolling up that flank there. Okay, we need to start winning something here. Okay. There's a lot of open ground in the middle here. Oh, routed, huh? Okay, so they auto-broke. Holding up in this town is actually pretty good. I feel like if you have a unit that can defend... Oh, ugh. A bunch of our units are breaking. Thank you. All of these are just nail binary terms. We're gonna save it. Turn 9, 12 remaining. Just get through the forest. Surprise! I mean, I'm assuming they don't know. Okay, we're gonna have these guys just wait here. They're fragmented, so we're gonna wait. And then these guys... We need to start pushing into this open space here. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow. That was terribly bad. There we go. Now we flank attack them, routing. Good. Push them, push, push, push. So, one thing is that I think... Okay, these guys are highly superior. If we should go here, or here... Draw, lose. Okay, these guys are demoralized. They need to start moving ahead. In any case. Okay, that was a good volley here. Do we charge? I mean, there's a half-half, but then if we do, they break, right? And who's behind them? Average. So no, that won't be. We won't be able to take advantage of that. We won't be able to push. You know what? I think we're gonna hold our ground there. Yeah, these guys really should go into the woods, but we're gonna wait for them to try to recover. And these guys aren't facing anybody right now. They should probably turn. There we go. And that's it. Yeah, it looks like we might... Oh, yes. Wait, no, nope, that's theirs. Crud. Ugh. Yeah, this is not looking great. You hate to see your troops running off the battlefield. It sucks. But you know what? Okay, so... Okay. Sometimes they can rally. Let's have these guys turn. So sometimes I feel like if they get dispersed in the middle of the battlefield, they might have a chance of of rallying here. Maybe if we demoralize these guys. Okay, they're severely disordered because they're in here. So let's have them move into open ground. They're out of the arc of fire, but that's okay. Let's see. We actually can charge these guys. Let's charge them. Let's be bold. Didn't do anything. Ugh, okay, let's ooh, actually, you know what? No, let's try charging them. Okay. Not great, not terrible. These guys are fragmented. Everybody else is kind of stuck doing... Yep, that's it. Now, I've noticed with the Field of Glory games, Sengoku Jidai, everything that's kind of like a turn-based battle game like this, where like it's not like you're obviously not going pew pew, and it's not, you know, it's a very kind of, oh no, a very drawn out in some ways experience compared to what you're used to seeing in, like, you know, FPS games. It's a different level of anxiety that just gets elongated throughout the battle. It starts off as like, oh, okay. Mostly because so many of these battles are just so close. I don't know about this one, though. This seems to be almost firmly in the Taira camp. But, you know, never give up, because you never know. Your troops can rally. Or you'll have, you know, a group suddenly break. Obviously, that goes for both sides, right? Oh, no. Okay. They've been holding on to that for so long. Hold on, hold on. Oh, they've been attacked on, like, a bunch of different sides. Okay, if we can charge those guys off the field up there, we might be able to actually turn the battle a little bit, because we are losing. We are definitely losing this fight here. Hopefully some of these troops rally. I don't know what determines what rallies. And, like, I don't even know if you attack. Like, is it bad form to attack the headquarters? Okay, charge these guys. Just charge them. Charge, charge, charge. Oh, man. That was a bad roll. There we go. There you go. Key charges like that. And I'm always confused as to when you could do whatever. Okay, so these guys are about to break, right? Oh no, those broke already. Okay, let's charge. Didn't do what I wanted to do, but that's okay. Yeah, no, they're fragmented. These guys can't do very much of anything, and they can't move either, so... And if I cause a cohesion test, they might rally. Or, like, just completely break. So I'm just going to keep them there for right now. I feel like at this point you just kind of want to reduce the casualties you're going to be taking. But you know what? You you might win. Oh, yep, auto break. Auto broke that unit. And we don't have anybody to take that town. Dispersed, right. Oh no, okay. Nope, they're broken. And they're broken. Yeah, I think this might be a lost battle here. But that's okay. You get them next time. You get experience, right? But you still fight. You just don't know. You still might be able to turn this. Those guys are gone. Oh, those guys are gone too. Okay, so the center here fell pretty badly. Yeah, again, I don't know if it's bad form to attack the commander-in-chief. You just kind of walk past them, right? Is the thing you just need to, like, fight in the middle of the battle. Middle of the field, stay away from attacking the C and C. Oh no! You are defeated! Man, okay. Well, that's not great. Oh, we lost quite a bit. Captured, deserted. That's not good. Well, now we have 12,000 versus their 14. So that earlier plan I had is kind of foolhardy now. I think I might have these... Oh, we can't combine them. I'm going to have these all go here, because they can only attack us from one direction anyway. Now, we could attack Imitsuke. I don't know what we gain from that, really. So, right now, they have 1460 foot. About 14 and a half foot. And they outnumber us in horse by a lot. So I think our best move is to really just kind of move our armies together. Whatever victory we might get from here seems to be... might not be worth it. Let's go ahead and save this here. Late summer 11... 2. I guess we can't move. Raise new army? We have... Ah, that's the points. Okay, yeah, well, that's the end of the turn. Okay, so he does fall in. So I feel we push to Mikawa here. Oh, wait, what? That was buggy AF. I did not want to move there at all. Okay, that was not what I wanted to do. I'm just going to go ahead and end that turn there. What? So that's their whole army here. Okay, we're going to combine those armies. Yeah, end the turn. Okay, so Fujiwara haven't joined the Minamoto cause. Okay, so now we have a smaller army out here as well. So I have 7,000, 18,000 over here. That's a huge army. Okay, I feel like we... Okay, so it's early spring. We can actually raise an army now. Let's go to the load/save. Okay, so this is spring of 1182. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right. Okay, seems like we can't move into either one of those. Let's raise a new army in Kanagawa, or Kanazawa. Okay. 18,000 versus our 19,000. We actually have enough, I think, but we can't battle them. Okay, this is a tricky kind of run around the map kind of thing. Can we draw these guys away? Okay, so that's a huge army, 25,000. There we go. Severe supply shortage. Okay, so I think that we just do this gigantic battle and is at the end of the war. 24,000 foot. 2,000 men. Okay, so we outnumber them. Okay. We outnumber them. We need to... This is... Yeah. Here we go. The Battle of Kiso 2. This is going to be... We're really even, right? 24,000 foot... 22,000 foot. So they outnumber us with foot by about 2,000 men, but we outnumber them with horse by about 300. It's very, very close. I feel like this is like, let's save and say Kiso 2. 1182. Let's go for it. Battles have been joined. Let's go ahead. I mean... This is just like both huge armies. Alright. Sure. Except, what am I going to say? Okay. The enemy are upon us before all our forces are fully assembled. Hopefully our mini units will arrive in time to turn the tide of battle, but we must hold on until they do. Okay, so... Looks like... Where's the... Okay. So this is going to be a gigantic battle. Looks like we have a flank here. I don't even know. I don't even know where we're gonna go. Where are we gonna go? So there's a path through the forest here. We don't want to leave this completely open. Whereas there's some narrow room for maneuver around here. Man. Okay. All right. We can outflank them through here, but it's just going to be a bunch of rough ground. That's not going to be great. We can, however, outflank them over here. So let's have not our mounted Yumi Samurai. I'm going to have them at the front. General here. Naginata Ashikaru. Okay, and then mounted Yumi Samurai. I'm going to have the horses. Oh, now you can tell the horses all have the red. Naginata Ashikaru. Okay. So hey, okay, so they're below average, but they're not terrible. Now these guys are going to be moderately disordered, right? You want to have the Yumi Samurai behind. Actually, I think I'll have these Yumi in the middle. Have the bows behind, because the bows can shoot forward. Maybe have these Sohei somewhere else, because they're not super great. Let's have more of these guys up here. You know, I'm going to put the Hosohe over here on the side because I'm sure they're going to send a bunch of their cavalry this way. So the name of the game here is we're gonna defend first. This is... That's one way of doing it. Okay. Okay, well, let's have some of these guys up here and more Naginata Ashikaru over here. This is a very, very... You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, now we're going to get a sense of where they're at. So there's a bunch of Ashikaru over here. And here's the nice thing that we can do here. Because we're waiting for the rest of our forces, we can just sit pretty. All we have to do is sit and wait for them to come for us. Because we're waiting for reinforcements anyway. So as long as we, like, hunker down, they'll have to go through all that rough terrain to get at us. So if we can, we need to place ourselves right outside the forests. Now I hear people moving. I don't see them, though. Ah, they're over here. Yeah, see, they're going to be coming through the forest here on the left flank. So we just want to be waiting for them right here. We also want all of our cavalry to be here on the open end of this, so they can move and maneuver. You know, the Sohei should move out here. And then we have our Naginata Ashikaru who are actually... Okay, so our disheartened Naginata Ashikaru, we're going to have them here. But here, we can literally just wait for them to come right here. I wish there was an easy way for us to just kind of like say, all these guys move forward. The army will advance. I know in Field of Glory 2, that's what they have you do, is that sometimes you can have the entire army just advance where you want them to. We're going to have our samurai go through, our mounted samurai go through here in the roads. That might be a terrible idea. But, you know what? I'm gonna do it anyway. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I'm moving there just to see. We do have a bunch of bows, so hopefully... Whew, okay. So, because they have so many units, I don't know where they're going to go, or how long it's going to take for them to move through here. We just need to stay here. We need to wait for them. Because there's a path through the forest here, they're going to come through this road, and we're going to stay on the other side of the woods here. There's no need for us to put ourselves at a disadvantage. They can come to us. This is one of those things that we can just wait, especially because we're waiting for more reinforcements anyway. It's weird that the game doesn't automatically scroll to say, hey, there are other units over here, but... Question is, are these guys going to go through the forest? Some of them are. There's at least 2 or 3 of the divisions that are going through there. We don't want to have too many of our forces on this side of the woods if it turns out that they're going to be sending most of their forces towards the middle. But if we can direct them down the middle, create some kind of arc of fire here. We're going to have these guys just wait. Scratch what I said about that. These guys are going to move through here. And we're going to stay right here. We're going to stay in the open. We're going to have these guys come back, though. And everybody else is just going to wait. Just going to wait. Now, again, the really weird thing is that obviously there's a time limit. There we go. See, so they're starting to send some troops out that way. Oh no, outflanked. Looks like they disappear once they get to the marsh. I guess that kind of makes sense. Now, the Sohei on the left-hand side of our flank, or the left flank, should be able to make it there in time for them to not have everything just kind of roll up. And there goes the radiator again. Alright. So the Sohei should... There we go. They should turn. So we have no chance of losing here, so I really think we should charge through here. And we should probably have... one more unit of mounted Yumi. We'll have our guys here. We're just going to wait. Yep. Okay. And we're just going to keep waiting. Ah, there's another unit here. Revealed. Okay, so what we really need to do, they're going to be coming down this road here. But we want them to take the rough ground. Ah, they have their own Sohei. Always disheartened, these Sohei here. Now, theoretically, I should have the Yumi fall back and have the Naginata soldiers face into the forest, because we can't fight into the woods. We can shoot into them, obviously, at a reduced effectiveness. Oof. Okay. I think we really need to reinforce this side here. And we're going to have these guys turn and be prepared to move. That's fine. Okay, so I need these guys to get here. Right? We just wait. Just wait. You have to wait for them. Like, I think that's the thing too, is it's like, you just hold on. Hold on. I know the urge is to just kind of push. Be like, oh no, let's take him down. It's like, no, 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 no. Just wait. Just wait. Okay, so they're fragmented. Hopefully they can fall back. Ooh. So there's a unit of Sohei right here who came out of the forest. Again, it's just not being too eager, right? We need to make sure that we can... If we can hold them here, we can use these forces to kind of envelop and pincer on both sides here. Drive a wedge. Just need to hold steady, though. There's a lot of troop movement here, and that is not comforting. Battle has been joined, but right now it's just a bunch of skirmishing. Oh, and here's the cavalry. Ooh. Yeah, this should be an even fight right here. Alright, turn 6-15. Kiso 2. 6 of 15. Alright, now these guys... The Sohei, obviously, they will do better against the Sohei. There's a mounted Yumi Samurai. We're both about the same... These guys should fall back. Alright. These guys are in battle right now. Charge these guys. These guys should be able to shoot. Ah, targeting close combat. We're gonna wait here. Actually, these Yumi Ashikaru should fall back. riding back here. This is a very... Okay. Now we could... Okay, here's the thing. We could charge these guys. And then these guys would present their flanks to us. We could charge them here and then have these units move up. But we're not going to push here. Okay, perfect. Again, we don't want to present a flank. We have a bunch of troops that can fire now. I'm just going to assume that this is the only unit that we're going to have to worry about coming from that forest here. We want to leave some room for these guys to maneuver, so we're going to leave them here. Oof. Uh-oh. No, no. Okay, well, hopefully they'll be able to recover. There we go. We just let them come at us. Let them come at us. As tempting as it is. Oh, there's even more coming in on that flank. See, what we need to do is push these guys away and then squeeze these guys against the lake and the woods here. Reinforcements have arrived. Fantastic. And we're going to send those reinforcements directly to the left. Our left flank here. Okay. Let's go ahead and save this. Reinforcements turn 7. Alright, just move up as quickly as possible. Get to the... March to the sound of the drums, boys. All very slow. Yeah, all of our superior units. Oh, okay, except for these Sohei. Oh, and these guys are out. Turn around. Face your fears. Face your enemy. Okay, these guys are disheartened. This is rough ground. So, we're fine right here. We really should be firing 1-to-1 right here. And we can, yeah, and we can push here. These guys need to turn. These guys should just stay here. Now we have some of Naginata Ashgaru here. I think we're gonna wait. We'll wait one more turn because then we can do two units to their one here. Now these units need to turn. This guy needs to turn. We should be able to take these guys out. Oh no, that's us. Goodness. I was kind of wondering why we couldn't move. Okay. No, stand your ground. Stand your ground. Focus fire on this guy. I guess we should have been focusing fire over here. Get them to break first. Have them turn. Okay. Yeah, move to the open ground. What is their range? Already shot. Okay. That's fine. These guys, I'm going to have them wait. We want them charging into the rough ground so then we don't have to fight in it. Alright, okay, yeah, I was about to say, that unit should be broken. Okay, those both are fragmented now. Okay. I don't know why we don't have an advantage against these guys. They're in the forest. But... ooh, flank attack, Hopefully we'll be able to turn... ah, goodness. Yeah, this flank is the thing that worries me right here. And we have a bunch of rough ground here as well. Oh. Now, if these guys could just turn... okay, we just turn this into a meat grinder. We don't charge through it. Let them come through the rice paddies. As tempting as it is, we really can't charge through it because once we do, we're going to be fighting in territory that's very, very disadvantageous for us. Disrupted? What the... Alright, residual shooting phase. We should be able to turn... okay, I was about to say, like... we should have broken those units a while ago. There we go. Oh! Dispersed. Okay, obviously they're running into a mountain. Alright, so turn 8, 13 remaining. Kiso 2. Honestly, at this point, looking at the larger strategic questions of the campaign, we really just need to, like, do whatever we can to cause as much damage as possible. It's not even about winning. We just can't lose, because we're going to get experience in any case, but we don't want to lose a bunch of troops. So these guys should turn and flank these. Fortunately, I don't think we can. Yeah, unfortunately, I feel like they might break here sooner than we can actually get there. Now, can these guys attack? No, they're out of the arc. Okay, now these guys could probably... So, who's this? Superior Mounted Yumi Samurai. Below average. These guys are average. $50-50 win draw. Yeah, we won't. Well, no, no morale drop. No, we're gonna head in. Let's have these guys disrupt. Nope. We're gonna let them break on their own. Wait till they're all here, and then these units won't have anywhere to retreat. We need to secure this a little bit better here first. Not enough AP left to turn, huh? Okay. Let's turn these guys this way. Nope, these guys are fine. They're fine. Okay, I don't know if that was the right move. Hopefully it won't lead to any major catastrophes there with that flank. Okay. Auto brakes. They didn't even fire or anything. They were just sitting there the entire time. Oh no. Their unit rallied? That's not great. Ugh. Oh, really? Ooh, that was bad. I thought they were going to be able to do better than that. Now they're all just running through here. Great. There goes that great flank attack that I had planned. And there goes the entire... There goes the entire flank. Okay, so we have to change our plans here. We need to turn all these reserves here. This back line, we need to turn them left. These guys can handle themselves just fine. Hold the center. I'll trust you guys to do your jobs. Everybody in the back line here, we're turning left and protecting our flank from falling apart completely. That is the next idea. I'm glad that we held these in reserve. Now, we also have a bunch of reserves coming up from the back. Who knows how long it's going to take for them to get up to where the fight is actually happening. But hey, we know they're coming. The cavalry are coming. They're just way in the back. But at least now, okay, these guys are evading. I think, okay. Oof. Okay, so there's some of their troops that are also breaking. Nope, and more of our troops breaking. Those guys should be way more than fragmented right now. They should be out of the out of it. So these guys are on rough ground. We're going to be... They're disheartened. These guys are average. We just need to kind of see what our charge route is, right? These guys are moderately disordered. If we can charge through here right now... Now we need to push. Now we need to push. Okay, good. These guys are actually a lot closer to the battle than I thought they were. We don't need to do anything crazy. We just need to make sure their flank doesn't fall apart. This is a whole army right here. So these guys... yeah, everybody here is donezo, kind of. Let's have these guys turn around. Actually, no, just turn. Well, okay, fine. Now... Okay, so now we need to figure out the push right here. This is the main part of the battle that we need to pay a lot of attention to. This guy's fragmented. One good push from here is good, but who do we want to pursue? I think we have the Yumi Samurai could attack. Because if they're going to push, if there's anybody who I trust to push, it's them. Right, these guys, maybe not so much. They're disheartened. We're going to save this turn right now. Not to say that we're going to save scum, but it's always just, you know, it's just a practice that I do. Let's see. No. Kiso, turn 9. 9-12, right? Alright, so let's... Okay, these guys are superior, average, superior. So these guys can actually turn here. These guys are disheartened. We're going to have these guys charge. Let's have them charge. Oh, wait, they can't. Ah, it's only this unit that can charge, huh? Well, you do what you can with what you have. And have the center fold up like a bunch of cards. Like a house of cards. Let's do this! There we go. Do it, do it, do it. Keep going. Yes! Yes! That is magnificent! That is magnificent. Oh my goodness, that is better than I could have imagined. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That was great. All right. That's what you want to see. That's amazing. All right. That was great. It cleared out this entire center here. And then we just sit pretty and wait for them to come to us because we still have the advantage here. There we go. We're gonna wait. We're gonna keep waiting because these guys are all folding. They're all folding. These guys can actually fire. No, they cannot. We're gonna have them hold on to here. Already shot. Okay. Who has not moved yet? Have them turn. You know, yeah, we'll have to push here. I guess we didn't have to, but I want to. We need to push them into the forest. Okay, if you're not turned around, turn around. But I think that's the most we can do here. That's a proper charge. That is a proper charge. Now, granted, you don't want to get cocky with it, but I think we're doing okay. Ooh, that was not great. Okay, and we had people on the left break as well, obviously. Now, hopefully we can get to this patch of ground here while they're still in the rough ground and hold them here. And we can push up here to hold these guys in place. Because what we need to do now is drive a wedge between these two. Because once they unify, like, that's going to be pushing our flank here. So we need to draw... We need to put our troops that are coming in, wedge them in there, so they don't turn our flank here. More reinforcements have arrived. Yes! I thought that those reinforcements that we have were it. Turns out, no. We have more. Fantastic. Alright. Yes! Okay, rally, rally, rally. I don't know how long they're going to stay in there, but hey. Okay. Ooh, okay, that was rough, but not unsurprising, right? So in some ways that's kind of better for us because now we can turn here. How many... Oh, what? Look at that. Look at that. No. Like, we... Okay, now we really need to make a push here. We have no excuses. Yes, and now we have, like, the full force right here. This is going to push these guys through here. Oh, man, this is going to be nice. This is going to be nice. Okay, let's make sure we get these guys as quickly as possible. We are a little bit on a time crunch. We do only have 11 more turns before the game runs out. So, again, this is, like I said earlier, it's not necessary that we win. but as long as we make sure that we don't take excessive casualties and that we cause as much damage as possible, it's going to be more a war of attrition than anything else. So let's just move these guys up here. And, you know... okay, these guys are disrupted. Now, these guys, can they turn? We need to make sure that we don't lose our advantage here. And always make sure that we're firing at units that need the firing, right? Okay, so now these guys here... That's not great. We just presented our flank to them. We're just going to move these guys up here. Now we just need to keep firing. Fire straight ahead. That is a bunch of fire that they're taking now. Now we also don't want to lose our advantage here. Again, we don't want to pursue them through here. These guys are disordered already, so what I'm going to do is going to let them come towards us. And I think I'm going to go ahead and call this good for right now, because I'd love to keep playing, but I'm going to take a break. And we'll come back for more of what is turning out to be a very, very fun to play game, despite the fact that I kind of had a little bit of a misgiving about like whether or not it would actually be fun. Turns out it's actually very, very enjoyable. Okay, these guys need to turn around. There we go. So what we're trying to do now is make sure we can get all of our troops here. We have more than enough to repel this attack here on our flank, or at least we should. We're going to hold our center and not charge across this rough patch of rice paddy here, and let them come into the meat grinder, and hopefully our right flank won't fall apart. It looks like we're pretty good here, but you need to make sure that you're always aware. We have a couple of samurai, Yumi Samurai and Naginata Samurai Ashikaru. Ashikaru are coming up here on the right. I think we could probably split this force here. To make sure that we can reinforce our right-hand side here as well, because it seems like we have more than enough to take care of our left-hand flank. Thanks for hanging out. We'll be back later on to continue the rest of this battle. Till then, take care. I'll see you next time.